26th. This episode is brought to you by the Crochet Boss. I've heard a lot of stupid names in my life. But this guy, Alexei Oleanik, who's Maurice, I was reading the wrong guy's name. Maurice Green, a.k.a. the Crochet Boss. Is a fighter, I guess, a heavyweight fighter. Less sense that he's named the Crochet Boss. And I don't have any idea how that, like, he's just out there in the ring crocheting. That can't be it. I just gotta make this guy a scarf, and then I'll be able to take him down, because I'm the boss of crochet. That sounds like a British, like maybe if you were British it would make sense. But a big guy, a heavyweight, why is he called the Crochet Boss? Man, I'll tell you why. Because I never go into a fight without needles. My punches are like needles. Viciously sharp. Terribly accurate. And they will wrap you in a warm sweater the first chance I get. The Crochet Boss. Why is he called the Crochet Boss? Crochet Boss nickname. Previously, his nickname was the Pirate, and his tattoos show his affinity for those characters. But in Seinfeldian fashion, he decided he didn't want to be a pirate, and the Crochet Boss was born. It's a great reference, but why is there a high percentage of UFC folks that watch Seinfeld? I can't be sure. But good luck to the Crochet Boss in whatever his upcoming endeavors may be. TV, huh? What we do for entertainment. I used to watch the Game Show Network all the time. After school, I'd get home and I'd turn on the TV for cable, and I would sit down and watch all the guys, all the greats, Pat Sajak, Howie Mandel, and all the other hosts. The families that got on there, some of them, I don't know, I never saw like a stupid episode live where there was a dumb family or whatever that was actually there, but I see those clips all the time. I was watching a compilation of them, and it was Family Feud is the best one, because sometimes they get put on the spot, and they get put on the spot all the time, but sometimes it's like, you can think of a couple answers really fast, like, what are some common modes of transportation? And you're like, oh, okay, let's go car. Gonna say car. And they have to clap. Yeah, car. Woo! All right, they say car. The Smorton family says car. Let's see car on the board. Ding! Car! Oh my god, 73 votes. So you're like, okay, so there's only 27 left. They're like, yeah, we're going to play. I've never seen anybody pass it. Like, they couldn't come up with another. Yeah, we're going to play. We're actually going to play it. Don't know why I have to say that every time. Obviously, yeah, we're going to play it. Okay, another mode of transportation. Hi, how are you, Sarah? You doing all right? Yeah, I'm doing great. We're here to play. We're here to win, aren't we? Like, yeah, I guess we got to clap. All right, so another mode of transportation. What have you got for us? Gonna have to say skis. And then what the fuck? No. Some people, they're just not on the wavelength. They go, no, come on, man. Obviously bus or plane is next. Train, perhaps? And then the host has to go. He's not allowed to go, are you fucking serious? He has to go, oh. He makes a face to the camera. The audience laughs. And then if the competitor or whatever, the family member, doesn't know how stupid it was, they don't know why they're laughing, so they're like, haha. All right, let's see skis. Yeah, obviously. God, okay, let me find this clip. Here it is. Family Feud, Houston versus Casey. Those are the names. Easy access, cordless. The question was, what do you want if you're a couch potato? John O'Hurley. That's him. In this video, he goes, What are some things you need if you're a couch potato? He says it like that. He goes, all right, what you need if you're a couch potato? Oh my God, it's so funny. Let me find it. Let me fast forward. I'll say this so they stole
Let's
it.
reveal the remaining answers. The number 5 thing you need if you're a couch potato. Friend.
The number 5 thing you need if you're a couch potato.
And the final thing every couch potato needs.
That's funny. I think this team goes on. The final thing every couch potato needs. Oh yeah, and they'll have the last answer be like some sarcastic one where 2 of the people they surveyed were clever. Right? So it goes, couch potato. If you are a couch potato, what are some things that you need? Number 1, remote control or TV. Number 2, food or drink. Number 8, couch or a chair. Obvious. Number 4, pillows. Number 3, a friend. And then number 6 is exercise. And then they go, oh! Their eyes roll to the back of their head and they go, oh, whoa. They're so clever when they do that. Wow. The final thing, exercise. These judges. All right, where's the next? I marked off some timestamps. Where's the? Oh, this family. The Houston family's a black family, and the Casey family, if you couldn't guess, is a white family. Now that wouldn't normally matter, but this question is Michael Jackson songs before he lost the nose, and they both get. One, the Houston family goes first, and she goes ABC, and that was right. Like obviously, yeah, and then it's number 5 or whatever, or it's number 4, and they're trying to get number 1. Oh my God, I'm trying to find out where to play it from. Would it make more sense for it to come out the... I'm just gonna have it come out both, the sound. That way I don't have to work so hard.
Musical memory of yours, Kevin.
Oh yeah, beat it.
Beat it.
Beat it, yeah, see, that's good. Beat it. And that was number 2. So they're gonna play. But then their next guesses no, they get 1. They go Billie Jean, right? Beat It and Billie Jean. No, Thriller. And then they just fall apart. Thriller, and that's the number 1 answer. And then this guy.
Don't take that deep breath on me. You had all of his albums back when they were still albums.
Oh yeah. We'll have to go with Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Is Billie Jean your lover?
Yeah, and then there's only 2 more. King of Pop. You gotta get a song. Listen to this! Listen to the... Here we go.
This was still there. Back when a nose was a nose.
Oh.
3 seconds.
I love you, darling.
No, it wasn't. Oh, good answer. Good answer. Oh my god, there's this one girl in the audience that's clapping like she literally goes at the end.
Love
What
ya,
the fuck?
darling.
Oh my god. There are people clapping behind them. And they're literally like,
Michael.
you're an idiot. Like this girl in the pink. She delays the
Alright.
clap and everything.
Lori, name a song Michael Jackson sang in the days when he still had a nose.
Thriller.
What a nose? What's a nose?
Back,
Come on.
Michael Jackson song, back in the days when the nose was still there. Back when a nose was a nose.
Oh,
3 seconds.
I love you, darling.
I love you, darling. That's how you know they don't listen to that. Anybody who guesses randomly, they have all of the words in the world to put together a pop song title. And if they put the word darling in it, yeehaw. Love ya, darling. She added it on. Her brain went, oh, here's a better idea. This is what happened. This is what she goes. She goes, okay, I have to think of a song. Michael Jackson. He's the one that started out and then changed. Okay, okay. And so, does he have an alcohol problem? Does he drink? Does he ride a horse? No. Okay, shoot. All right, Michael Jackson. I don't know the name Jackson. I thought maybe. Okay, so here, this is all happening while they're going down the other family members. She's like, all right, Kelly, do you have a guess for us? Okay, so, love ya. Okay, and the brain went, yeah, but that's love ya's too short, so you gotta add another word. Darling. That'll do it. Love ya, darling. What happened was her brain was slower than her mouth. Her brain thought the word darling and then said, wait, no, that's bullshit. And then she delayed, and then she said it anyway because it didn't stop the message. Love ya? No, that's bullshit. Don't. Darling. Damn it. Oh, are you serious? We're not going to win now. And then it snowballs. It goes to whatever his face is.
Oh, right off the top of your head. I know that. All right, Tom.
I'm gonna go with Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
Who did he point to? He pointed to somebody towards the camera and was like, yeah, that's a good one. And then the guy looking at us was probably like, dude, you're full of shit. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to go with Dirty Diana. It's like, okay, Billie Jean, let's just think of an adjective and a girl's name. Is Slippery Susan. All right, well, you guys are so bad. We're giving you 2 more chances. How about... Oh, man, let's try Alcoholic Annie. Okay, what the hell's going on now? You have... all right, good answer. Good answer. Sure, Alcoholic Annie. Yeah, that's good. Sir, Alcoholic Annie on the board. Well, shit. Terribly sorry, but I'm afraid you just exposed your cousin. She's in the audience today. She was going to announce that she's joined AA. Not very anonymous, then. Dirty Diana, I wonder if they got a shot.
Is Dirty Diana up there? No. All right, that's 2 strikes, Kevin. You got us into all of this. You better get us out. You got to keep this family alive. You got 2 strikes. 1 more strike, and it goes over to the Houston family.
Oh, what does he say? Kevin.
Ooh, no. Okay. Love me.
Love me, yeah. The way he said it. Fuck my life. I'm gonna say it. Shit. Love me. Looks him dead in the eyes. Knowing that what just came out of his mouth was the biggest load. And you can tell because they hit the table. They go, fuck it. Love me. And then John O'Leary's face. He's like, oh my god. He's way more subtle than Steve Harvey. And he does the, looking around at, okay, are we really gonna Do we want to put this on? You know, this is going to be on YouTube.
Show me Love Me to Stay Alive. No, it isn't.
Love Me to Stay Alive makes a better song title than that. And then it goes over to the Houston family, and then they freaking win. I mean, the to be fair, the Houston family cleared out the Casey family. The Houston family bust first every time, and they got like the #1 answer for all of them. And then they just were throwing off examples and wrecked it. And then the one time, I think that Michael Jackson episode was the one time that they were like, the Casey family had a chance to win. And then they blew it with, fucking Love Me. Love Ya, Darlin'. Dirty Diana. Listing those in order, imagine them being from the same artist. Love Ya, Darlin'. Love ya, darling, when the sun is going low. Love ya, darling, when I'm trenching through the snow. He just melts your heart. I'm trying to get on some of that Dirty Diana. Dirty, dirty Diana. She eats mud and plays with the dogs. Oh, dude. Out of touch. Much? Yeah. TV has changed. TV has very much changed since then. That's for cereal. God, man. There's this... I saw this... After, I think this came up while I was watching that that compilation or something of the Family Feud episodes, and this advertisement for Gaia came up, Gaia, and I looked up the trailer, and the title is Largest Resource of Consciousness Expanding Videos. It sounds like something you get from a crystal. And if you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean by that. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it's fine. If you do, you're laughing. Check your horoscope. If you don't, you're one of them, and that's fine. And that's good, and it's okay. Expand your consciousness. Here we go. I'm just going to play this 1-minute trailer.
We already have all the solutions to all the big problems in the world. They already exist.
Gaia offers a platform for awakening to new truths and new ways of being, where world-renowned thought leaders reimagine...
And we're going to time out. You heard that correctly. Now, I'll have the video going. World-renowned, and it's showing clips of, like, you know, it has all the people, right? It's showing all of them as if it's well put together. And it's world-renowned thought leaders. Let's list 2 attributes of a thought leader. 1, they think, and 2, they have people that listen to them. Those are the only requirements I can think of to be a thought leader. Some other thought leaders may include maybe the list is shorter for who is not a thought leader. A drone in a beehive. An insect that's job is to move and die. Has the qualifications of these people. As would, let's say, a fast mole. Thinking how to evade snakes and shit, and leading other moles. Thought leaders.
This is physics, not just spiritual philosophy.
And our
This is physics, not just... Okay, I'm not going to stop it every second, otherwise I'm going to be stopping it every second.
history,
Something is at work to allow these ancient ideas to come back into the world.
featuring over 8,000 original episodes, films, and documentaries, unlike anything in the mainstream.
It's time now.
8,000. That is a lot. And the fact that it's new and it's already at 8,000 should tell you that it's bullshit. Because all you have to do is think of something, find someone to publish it. That's what the modern age is. It's the revolution of information. It's the revolution of information. You can get anything to anybody, but that problem is you can get anything to everybody. Meaning, like what Bill Burr said, the internet is all about like where people are coming together, where it used to be, you know, like, oh, this guy likes to go fuck dogs. Or was that Bill Burr? This guy likes to have sex with animals, right? And then normally that guy in the village where you live would be like, get him out of here. He's a weird guy. There's something wrong with him. He's deficient. He's a deviant. Banish him. Exile. But now the thing is, it's like, if there's one person in a village of like 200 people, that's 1 in 200, right? That's one, you know, 1 in 200 doesn't seem like a big idea when you live in a village of 50 people. But when you're on the internet and it's all 7 billion, however many, divide that by 200, you got a big old group of bad guys. And it's worse for idiots too, as we can see here. Largest resource of consciousness expanding videos. World renowned. This is not just, what was it?
Mainstream.
It's time now to bring it forward.
Don't buy into the fear. It's about waking up.
It's about waking up.
We need to heal ourselves and our society.
We've seen that people can literally in 4 days begin to signal the gene that reduces cancer and tumors in people's bodies.
Did it say signal the gene? That's not how that works. I'm going to signal the gene that gives me brown hair and change it to red. I'm going to signal the gene that makes me... What? I'm going to signal your... I mean, as long as we're signaling... I bet if they hold hands, they can signal each other's genes, right? I'm going to signal your genes to become jorts. Wait a minute. That's a whole different... It's just as stupid. It's just as stupid. What I just said, signaling your genes to become jorts, is just as stupid.
All on an ad-free platform designed
Oh, yeah?
to empower.
You know what
the
that
evolution
means.
of consciousness.
If it's ad-free, you know what that means.
Only on Gaia.
How much does it cost? Let's see. Sign up. Oh, baby. Choose your plan. Oh, man. And it deviates from the plan of God. As a Gaia member, you'll discover yoga, meditation, fitness, and other lifestyle practices, such as eating vegetables, walking in the park, talking to your loved ones, going to work, pissing when you need to piss, not in your pants, but in a bowl. Lifestyle practices, the knowledge and tools to empower your journey with Gaia's exclusive library of original series, films, and documentaries. A global community of over 500,000 like-minded individuals. Access to life events and workshops led by top thought leaders. Teaching groundbreaking research with Greg Braden, Joe Dispenza, Caroline Miss, and more. It's $12 a month. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, this is the bag that you need to get, man. This stuff. This where they say Dude, because I never do the payments that I have and have had. I never do the big thing in a year on an impulse. I'd rather do it for a couple months because I know I'm not going to need it for a year. Even if you don't do the math, if it's like, it's got to be like you use it for however many months to actually save money. Yeah, dude. If it's $99 billed once, but they advertise it like it's $8.25 a month. But the thing is, if this all shits the fan, shits the bed, and if it hits the fan, if it hits the fan, and everybody finds out that it's dog shit, they've already got their money because it's billed once annually. It's not like it's a monthly payment where they find out in 7 months that it was all dog crap. It's like, no, we only need to get them on board now. We got 3 months left if everybody buys the year thing. And then there's this thing called Live Access, which is $25 a month. $25 a month. It's $300 billed once annually. You know how much it probably cost them to put all this together? Not as much as they're about to make off of it, considering they don't need to go to school for anything. There's no like investment you need to make. There's just like the cost of production. You find somebody with a camera, you find enough people, Facebook's free, get the group together. Like, we're going to make millions. We're going to front it as some vegan tapioca company. It's made from yak synthetics. So what the yak does is nothing. But it's a synthetic yak. And we build a yak out of paper mache. And we use that yak to make tapioca. $300 billed once annually. 10 people do that, that's $3,000, right? And you know they got the budget to reach people. And that's a good gig. So much money. That's crazy. $25 a month. Billed once annually. The fine print. Yeah. You know what? I might actually try this first free week. What a load. Talk a lot about advertisements because I experience them a lot. I think they're making. I don't. I think they're making YouTube a lot more like TV now. Where it's like you know how you have product placements in movies and things and in TV shows? Where it's like, oh, this person eats at a McDonald's in this episode. Hey, we gotta go save the world. We gotta go kill somebody and save the world by killing them. But first, let's head on down to Mickey D's and get a frickin' Big Mac. And then boom, McDonald's paid for that. They make money, the show gets paid by McDonald's, right? Now instead of product placements, we got your like sponsorships. Where they're literally placing products on the screen sometimes. But like Quip and all them. But then you also got your advertisements in between, which are your commercials. And now they're like non-skippable. And they happen at the end of a video. Just like at the end of an episode. All right, we're going to cut to commercial. When we get back, more Johnny Test. I used to love looking forward to like, see, that was if I knew how marketing was as a younger kid, I would have been like, damn, these guys have got it down as well. Like the guys that got it, whoa, almost spilled water all over my laptop, have got it down all the time. They would be like, what you're watching now, SpongeBob, up next. More SpongeBob. Later, Jimmy Neutron. Right? And then they do that like on the commercial break. So as you're watching the show, they're telling you what's coming up next, and then they've got your half an hour after that. And of course, it just keeps on cycling through. So you're just like, "Oh, I want to." They're like, "All right, go outside and play, everybody." You're like, "Yeah, but now is SpongeBob. Next is more SpongeBob, and later is Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius." From here to the stars, Mom. He'll buy candy bars. And I gotta be there to see it happen. But there was a time where, I think it's still now, people don't try as hard with commercials. Whereas it used to be, people were like writing copy, the advertising agency and everything, because it costs a lot of money to make a commercial. And then you would need a guaranteed return on your investment. So people put a lot of work into it. Like, they got the copywriters, they got the artists, they got the people that meet with the big businesses that have like no creative process part, but they know how to work with clients, so they know how to get them. Then you got people that need to know how to just run an office building, right? But now any yahoo with a freaking camera can go like, "Hey guys, check out this facial scrub, and if you buy 5 of them, use my discount code," and boom, and that's your commercial. Way cheaper. Everybody's just making money. But there's been a resurgence with companies like Purple, Dr. Squatch. Old Spice was always entertaining. But now they're getting into this type of commercial where it's like, we will sit and listen to it. We'll sit here like a student and listen to it if it's what we want to hear. But not just that it's also true. So like, this commercial, Felix Gray, they're for...
Yep, you're experiencing digital eye strain.
Digital eye strain?
That's right. Caused by blue light and glare from staring at screens all day. That's why you have blurry vision.
Oh, yeah. That's why I have blurry vision.
Eye fatigue. And sometimes even headaches.
There.
See? So they're going through all of it, and they got entertaining cinematography, cameras moving, colors are bright, different environments, library, work, home, studio, right? They got all these things, so you're visually encapsulated, and then you got the information where they're like, and they're practical, right? They're like, "Yeah, but what do you expect me not to be on screens all day? You expect me not to do what I need to do? You expect me to go home and take a nap? I can't do that as a business person." So they're realistic. They're like, well, yeah, the solution is not to cut out screens. It's not the way we're moving, guys. It's not practical. So we got these glasses for you. So they introduced the problem. They're like, we know that you got these things going on. And we also know that the solution isn't something you can just do on your own. You need to get something from us. But don't worry, it works. And not only does it works in style. And they don't just tell you how that it works. They tell you how it works. Like, this is what happens. Your eyes have this in it, and we put that in the lenses. And then the light that comes through is just like regular light, but filtered. So the stimulating frequencies are blocked out. And we put that in a lens. It's also able to go on your head and make you look like a normal person, and we put fashion into the lens. Now here you'll see our lenses, and they have a guy demonstrate, wear the internet glass, the computer glasses from the 90s that were all orange and everything, that look like Nerf glasses now. That company totally bought. That was a merger, dude. You're like, people just don't seem to be caring about their vision like they used to. Well, it's because they don't look like they're a trod, Grandpa. Your company's got a good idea, but it's stupid. And that was Felix Gray, the grandson of Odysseus Gray. But then all the Nerf guys needed protection, so they just switched companies. They're like, well, you can take glasses, and we'll make the goggles. And so Felix Gray had his mission. But what else was it? What was I talking about? There was Lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. Let me see if what I've got. Is it important enough to come right back? Is it important enough to not be whack? Oh, damn it. What was it? Come on. Felix Gray. All right, I'll just keep playing this commercial.
Not look at screens?
Highest energy wavelengths. Without
Oh, yeah. And then they tell you how it's made. Which is another thing. What are the things I wrote? They have the information. They have the proof that it works. Oh, and the reviews. That's what comes next. They're like, and we've been reviewed by Forbes and Oprah's magazine and ABC and the Washington Post and Ray William Johnson. And so we've got a great product. And then it goes to the end. The guy's like, well, yeah. So I get it. They're magic, because those are the people that are like, I don't really care how it's made or how it works. I just want the glasses. Do they work? How's it going to happen? Yeah, we know they're magic, but... And we know that everybody says they're good, but how do you make them? And that gets the final piece of the puzzle, where there are people that are worried about ethics and morality, which is a good thing to be worried about with, like, the environment, because we all live in it. And so they're like, and this is how it's made. It's not even that bad. So yeah, your car that you drove here definitely has a bigger impact than your computer glasses. But didn't think I'd have to tell you that. And so it all works out for them, man. They got the freaking great ad campaign, and they're genuinely funny. Like, this girl gives a look.
List of best ways to help a hangover.
Hangover at work. And then she uses her laptop to cover the
9 and 10
the thing, and then it hits the glass. It was improv.
where Felix Gray experienced significant improvement.
What about the 10th person?
You mind? I'm kind of busy here.
Oh my god, dude. See, they're taking a stand. That's the thing. They're taking a stand. And they're not trying to sell to everybody. They're just trying to sell to good people. They're not like, we got to sell as many units. Just like, no, trust that our units are going to be good. We'll sell them to people that matter. The people that matter are going to be friends with people that suck. And they're going to tell them that it's a good product. So, it'll all sell itself eventually. Just have a good product. That's the best advertising you can have. But I digress.
What about the 10th person?
You mind? I'm kind of busy.
Like, he's clipping his... So it's got things that are subjectively awful, right? His look, the hat, the jacket, and everything. I mean, that hat is a definite... I wouldn't just wear that around. I don't know if I could ever wear that unless I was on stage. But yeah, so that... But there are people that wear that. And so some people are like, what's wrong with that hat? Nothing's wrong with that hat. Fedodo's forever. But he's clipping his toenails on a bench in public. That's objectively bad. And what they do is they combine those to give us a mix of objective and subjectively bad, which trains people in society not to wear that hat. It's an association thing. You see that hat, it's Pavlovian. You see that hat, and you see the clip in his toenails. When you see that hat, you think about the toenails. Therefore, when you see somebody clipping their toenails, you think about that hat. Therefore, again, anybody doing either is the worst. Because...
Okay, he's the worst.
Boom, he's the worst. Now, that's one thing that's important. How to be a person. There are some things that I might try to make this like a end of the thing where I give one thing that's like everybody thinks but nobody says it really because it's like awkward and hard. Here's the thing. Anybody listening, if you're if you're starting puberty and after, if you're not showering every day, we smell you. You understand? There are people that don't shower that certainly should shower more often than regular people, and they don't. It's like a catch-22. The people that don't shower aren't aware of the social norms and stink the most because they're like, oh, maybe this is a normal thing. Oh, maybe it's not that bad. It is that bad, and it's not a normal thing. Take a shower. But the people that are aware of all those things don't want to be that, and they know how bad it is because they're socially aware, and so, thusly, thereafter, they shower enough when they probably would never get as smelly as somebody who doesn't. And I say this because there's no way to, like, what's the best way? I mean, I guess you just got to be real. You got to be like, but you don't want to embarrass them. And if you embarrass them, then they might get defensive, and then there's, like, an argument. But it's like, bro. And some people be like, you didn't have to do that. It's like, no, don't turn this around on me. Don't turn this around on me. They didn't shower. They need to learn. Ostracize them. Get them out of here. Shower every day. And if you don't, be aware that you need to ASAP. Because if you're walking around with your stink, it's ruining everything. Because you want, as a person, you want to be comfortable. And as soon as somebody smells bad, it's discomfort on so many levels. One, you have to smell it. That's the lowest, easiest level because it's a sensory reaction. I have to smell it. And that's a bad thing. Because he smells like... I mean, I don't even know. Everybody's got their own odor. But all BO smells the same. But you have to smell it. And then there's the meta discomfort, which is like, if I can smell it, somebody else can. And so now it's like we have a secret. Like other people know, or unless they don't know. I think that's one of the reasons why I get held back is like, can everybody else smell it? Because if nobody else can, then I guess it's fine. But also, no. Take a shower. But then you don't want to interrupt it because like there was that the time or place. But then by the time it's over, you're just so excited that you're out of the room with them and that you don't want to tell them anyway because you're just trying to leave. But then you got that discomfort of like, well, now I'm in a predicament because if I don't tell them to shower, then what if somebody else, the next guy has the same mindset? Nobody ever just tells them to take a shower. And so they just stink. They just stink up the whole time, and then they never learn, and then nobody ever tells them, and all they'd have to do is say, hey, dude, you got to take a shower because you're making my nose hurt. You're making my eyes water. You're making me want to throw up a little bit and force myself to swallow it. Because then when you see that, you'll be like, what was that, bud? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, you got to take a shower. People be like, whoa, really? You didn't have to do that? Like, dude, I just almost threw up and you saw it. I tasted that. You saw it. You know that it's real. You know I'm not faking it. I can't upchuck on command. Forget about it, dude. That's where we're at now. I threw up because you didn't wipe. Disgusting and gross. Deodorant. That's a vein of the same artery. I don't know. Same thing. Lay it on there, bud. Go ahead and do that for yourself. Do yourself a little instant upgrade. Make yourself not stink. When somebody walks by and smells good, that's another thing, man, that I get caught up in. On one end, when somebody walks by and they smell good, I'm like, damn, they smell good. That's awesome. I'm around clean folk. The people in my immediate vicinity are aware that there are people in their immediate vicinity, and so they maintain themselves hygienically. And on top of that, add fragrance to smell good. That's a good place to be. A good thing to want, and a good thing to have. But people that don't do that are negatively affecting the entire thing. No, that was there. Okay, I remember what I was saying about smelling good. I don't know if like, because I put a couple squirts of cologne on sometimes, and then I know that I can smell it immediately because I just shot it in my face, and so I can smell it. But what I don't know is that enough? Like, because some people are like, yo, they smell really good when somebody walks by, and then other people are like, somebody's wearing too much cologne. And it's like, well, in order to smell it, there's got to be a lot. So it's a fine line. Because, like, if it smells good, don't you just want there to be more of it? But then, objectively, the more of it there is, the more they put on. And so it's like, what are they trying to hide? I don't know, dude. I guess I had, like, a brief body spray moment back in middle school where I was like, it's faster. Slowly heating up the earth. It's faster. Blinding the kids behind me. Oh my god! It's faster though, faster. All I gotta do, it's compressed. They put it in the can, they press it in a can, and it's calm. So it's compressed. And so all I gotta do is lift down my sleeve a little bit and just blast it on in there, and it floats because it's gas, it's compressed air, and so it goes in your sleeve. And when it goes in my sleeve, it touches my skin, and the skin is a barrier between the sleeve and the gas in the and it's a barrier on both sides, so the gas gets trapped in, and then it's against my skin, and then my skin absorbs it, and then I smell like that gas. Whereas a stick, you gotta lift every time. You can try to reach in with you can try to go down your sleeve like with the gas, but it's not compressed. You gotta press it yourself. So you got to reach in, and maybe you scrape yourself with the side of the plastic because you can't get the right angle because your wrist is a little bit caught up in the end of your sleeve. Especially because, like, I wear long sleeve shirts, so I roll up my sleeve and it's like bunched up, so it's really tight and I can't get in there. There's no chance. But with Axe body spray, I just pull it down, I squirt it in, and I get the gas inside, and it's trapped in between that barrier, and so I'm smelling like mad fragrant all the time. And so that's cool. But that would never happen because you get people with freaking one Friday afternoon, and they're a little too amped up, and it's the end of gym, and you go, you know what? Give me some of that tape, and it's time for chemical warfare, dude. Man, school used to be exciting, huh? There would just be kids that didn't know how to behave, and as long as nobody got hurt, stuff just happened. Now, that happens in life all the time, but it's less frequent. Because in middle school, you'll just get kids that don't care. Because mom and dad are not doing a great job. But, pros and cons. Cons, developmentally challenged. Pros, other cons, nobody wants to date them. Because there'd always be kids that were very entertaining, but nobody would be like, well, yeah, but... And they're like, you know, he's got a crush on you. And they're like, oh, am I in danger? But things would just transpire. Some days you'll get a kid that's just having a bad time, and he'll flip shit. Literally. Desks. And what do? You're like, well, he didn't hit me. I can't encourage this behavior. But yeah, so chemical warfare in the locker room, dude. Somebody takes out one of those Axe bottles, turns the cap so it's exposed, tapes it down, and rolls it. Like tear gas. Dude, and the teachers have to get so mad so fast. Because if you show any weakness, dude, to middle schoolers, they're gonna know and they're gonna exploit it. They just straight up, okay, guys, check this out. And you're like, no, and you look away. I didn't see it. It didn't happen. They can't take me in the office to ask me afterwards. But I can give quotes to Twitter and Instagram. Jesus Christ! And that was probably subconsciously why I never went number 2 at school. They're like, I think most of it was the germ thing where I was like, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be around here. And did I say number? I know I said number 2 because I now got my numbers mixed up. The first reason is because I didn't want to do it in public, and it took too long sometimes because I wanted to be comfortable and I didn't want to miss class and have everybody know where I was. And I think the other reason is because it's like, you're cornered. You're sitting down on the toilet, already in one of the most vulnerable positions of your life, besides when you're asleep. Anything can happen, dude. You get wet paper towels flying over like frag grenades. Or you get one of those freaking Old Spice bombs. Tape it down and roll it under while you're sitting on the toilet, dude. That stuff gets you in the eye. You're peeing all over the place. Slipping in your pee, falling in the toilet, smelling like a combination of farts and pee and a summer breeze. And that's just too much to handle. Alright, we're going to wrap it on that. Wrap it up. Consistent. Check out the Crochet Boss tonight on Family Feud. They're going to be asking us what it takes to be a couch potato. Thanks for watching and listening. Peace out.